I am Nayantara Kumar from Misfits Inc. We are the management team behind artists like Ankur Tewari, Tejas, Hashbass, and many more, to name a few. Today, I am here with TuneCore India to give you an insider's guide into artist management. Before we get into today's video, don't forget to subscribe. I feel like at the stage that an artist understands everything that it takes for them to be an artist, and they reckon that it's time for them to grow and go beyond what they're currently handling, is the time that they should bring in an artist manager. It's a matter of understanding what your long-term vision is as an artist and what you reckon a team of individuals who understand marketing, PR, your rights, etc., stuff like that can help you with. It also depends on a case-to-case basis if you feel your artist manager is needed for you to grow as an artist across the board, which would essentially mean building you as a brand, or are you looking at them on a more project-to-project basis. That is something that you will understand when you're speaking with an artist manager or even an artist coordinator for that matter. So if you are a self-managed artist, I would recommend, for starters, understand what the business of you being an artist is. Outside of just creating music and putting them out, considering that distribution channels are a far easier approach than they used to be, it also means you need to understand what it takes for revenue to make sense for you to be solely an artist, what it means for you to market your music, what it means for you to understand what is the best way possible for you to reach your audiences. Understanding the business side of things would essentially mean for you to know what kind of numbers make sense, if you can draw in a crowd of people on a weekday night. These are a few things that I think self-managed artist needs to focus on in an overall level. Yeah. As a self-managed artist, there are some things you should look out for. The first thing, and one of the very, very important things that you will learn, is never say yes to the first offer, ever. It could be a venue, it could be a promoter, it could be a festival, it could be a label, it could be absolutely anyone offering you something, and I think it is in an artist's best interest to understand what their worth is, right? Instead, what you can possibly do is take the time to understand and grow your art to a stage where you can afford to say that if you did this particular deal, say in about 5 years, you can get a better worth and a better rate for the work that you are putting out and doing for yourself. One other thing is to also always understand that holding your rights to your music is something that is extremely, extremely important. Try to hold on to those as much as possible. One big example also could be as if a festival offers you something, say for example you're doing an early slot in the day, you could possibly say no to that. Take your time with your art, learn to grow it, build yourself a set, and then maybe look at doing a better slot, which will help you possibly reach the audiences that should be listening to your music and your TG. It'll help you understand that. The right time for an artist to look for a manager is a time that you feel that growing a team can help you fulfill a larger vision that you have for yourself. Like a few things that you can possibly do is understand what kind of revenues you're making, and if it is enough for you to be able to give out a percentage of it to somebody else to work with you on it. The second thing would be is to have a substantial and a sizable body of work ready to go along with a plan where you understand what you can do, allow a team to enhance that for you. And then the third most important thing is to understand if you need a team to help you with not only management of you as a brand and an artist, but also a business manager to handle your finances, understand what they can bring to the table for you in terms of opportunities, and what they can do to elevate you as an artist. Obviously, it's a two-way street, but it is something that is crucial and extremely important because it is a partnership that will take you a very long way in your life. Must do's when you approach an artist manager, I would say, know your worth as an artist and what you can possibly bring to the table, which is something you will understand by the body. You need to be able to put out a body of work. It needs to make sense for you to have a manager on board. Always look for, outside of just having your manager work with you, you should also understand the kind of associations and collaborations that you can possibly foster for you to be able to grow as an artist and also cross pollinate your audiences. The different ways that artists and managers can work together solely and truly depends on your understanding and your relationship between your manager and the artist. It could go anywhere between a fixed commission model to a fixed fee depending on the deal size or the project, or you could also have a hybrid model where certain amount could be a fixed fee and over and above that it's a percentage of whatever the artist makes post all deductions, etc., stuff like that. So that is something that these are the various models that you can possibly explore, but as I said, it depends on multiple factors, this, and your relationship and your deal is what this will solely help decide for. An artist manager is generally looking for an artist they believe that they can elevate not only as an artist but also as a brand, and mostly on a 360 level. When working with an artist, it's good to understand if you do connect with their music and you do reckon there is an audience that can possibly connect with their music as well. The second thing is to be able to bring them the correct and the appropriate opportunities, basis them as an artist, what works best for them as well. The other things would be is to understand from a commercial and a business standpoint how much of it makes sense to an artist manager to be representing you as well, which means, are you being able to sell a certain number of tickets? What kind of royalties and revenues do you bring in through your streaming and all your other numbers? Last thing, and this is a personal ask from me as a manager, which is it's important to have synergy with your artist, whereby you should work with them for a little bit, anywhere between 3 to 6 months, to understand if y'all are being able to work together and if it makes sense for y'all to be working together. 6-month period, you will understand the kind of opportunities, the kind of revenues, and have a more hands-on approach with working with the artist and understanding the value they bring to you. This also just helps you understand if as an artist this is the person you do want to work and grow your business with, or whether you reckon it is better for you to be looking at other avenues for opportunities. Lastly, to close things out, I would say as an artist, keep working on your art, keep evolving as an artist, keep seeking opportunities for yourself, and keep fostering collaborations with artists and other creators so you're able to keep growing your audiences as well. And I think that's what will help you keep moving forward.